Hello, Scorpio. I was trying to get your video done on the full moon last night, but I got kind of tired after 3 a.m. So, Scorpio, this is your February 17th through 23rd tarot reading. Welcome to Karma on Deck. I have my Dragon Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and do some cards for you. This deck likes to talk to us about our decision-making, business, ideas and projects, work, stuff like that. So let's take a look and see what's going on for you. Okay, Scorpio. Uh-oh. Scorpio, the first thing I'm picking up for you is that you're hiding out. Like you're keeping yourself from people and really taking time for yourself. Maybe this is a resting point for you. You've already laid the groundwork and you have some victory to enjoy now. So sit back and enjoy what you've created. I see you doing some investments or looking for money for some projects that you want. Maybe it's time for you to ask for an investor on those bigger projects. You're stuck in the middle. I have the Hangman. The Hangman usually talks to us about like being stuck. I call this my purgatory card for those of you Catholics out there. Oh, that's that in-between place where you go before you get to go to heaven, or just work some things out before we decide. Otherwise, I'm feeling like Scorpio's feeling pretty stuck right now, a little caged in and complicated, overcommitted. You've laid a lot of groundwork. I keep saying that because I'm looking at the Nine of Wands. So you're getting your foundation laid. Don't let substances, addictions, habits, alcohol, the word I think I'm looking for is taking things lightly, procrastinating or putting things off in your frustration, because I have the Devil card and that tells me that substances can sometimes come up, or bad habits, even addiction to the internet or TV, things that are keeping you from setting your goals, keeping your goals and getting them done. This card has come up for almost every reading right now. I think it must be something in the air. I don't know if it's a solar flare, what's going on with that, but I have the Queen of Cups. So expect to find yourself a little bit over emotional for the next week or so. So give yourself some extra space and time, because I feel like your temper is not going to be held in check for too long. And if you get put in a corner, you're going to come out swinging. So be kind to yourself. Be aware of your surroundings. Try and be careful with the people around you, because you're going to go off if you don't catch some space. So, all right, here, Scorpio, come on my page and leave a comment of where you are in the world. I love to hear where you're from. Give me some feedback on how you felt the reading went. And now let's look at my Mystic Dreamer deck. Let's look at your relationships, emotions, family, connections, stuff like that. Wow. All right, Scorpio, what I'm looking at for you is still attitudes are flowing all over the place. Women are having attitudes in your life right now. Queen of Swords. I call that my bitch card. You're dealing with people with attitude all over the place. I do have the Two of Cups. So love is present. I always say love doesn't mean shit if they aren't having good behavior, because you can love someone all you want, but we can have bad habits and bad behavior. So there's love present. I'm also seeing the Fool card, which talks to us about being at a crossroads. Some decisions need to be made about your relationships. There are some things that you can't force right now. I know you're impatient and you want to see some results, but I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles. You got to wait till the fruit is ripe to pick it, or it's no good. So don't go fucking with the tree and shaking it and thinking you're going to get fruit. You're just going to shake the tree and wear yourself out. Sometimes that also means that people aren't listening. When they're not listening, they're not listening. All right. So listen here, Scorpio. I'm also picking up that you have some instincts going on right now that someone may not be telling you the truth. If that's the case, do some investigation, because what I'm seeing right here is someone being sneaky. And I'm also getting the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. I don't have the Four of Pentacles, so I'm not too concerned about it. But if you don't nip someone's attitude, behavior in the bud, it's going to get worse. So this means that they're doing too much, or like be cautious on people's social media and see. I don't know. I just don't see someone behaving. If you have some intuition about a behavior or an activity, go ahead and have that conversation, because I see you like picking a fight, but it's a necessary conversation that needs to be had. Four of Pentacles did show up, so if there's infidelity going on, I would start looking and pay attention to your intuition. It's probably firing because you're right. And I'm picking up fatigue, like you're overcommitted and tired. I don't know if you guys have like a, well, that's more individual, but celebration is coming up for you all over the place. Frustration, I have both the Emperor and the Queen of Wands, so this is both very independent individuals. So that tells me that you're having a hard time getting people to do what you ask because they're so strong-willed and alpha. I'm picking up celebration, celebration, celebration. You guys have a lot going on, up and coming, but the end result card that I have here is the Empress. She's pregnant. What the Empress means to me in this is that 9 months is a time that you can't force. When she's pregnant, you can't make her be ready with that baby sooner than the baby is. So it's one of those things that you can't force. So just like my Harvest card earlier, that tells me that you can't push. Not only are we headstrong, but it's not the right time. Just take a deep breath and move forward with it as it's letting you. Yeah, you can't force it. Very interesting that you got the Hangman over here too. So the Hangman is that in-between shit that drives you crazy. You get kind of frustrated because you're a little impatient or tend to be, but right now is not the time to push. If you can remember that one thing, just be kind to yourself. Take an extra break if you can. Thank you for joining me, Karma on Deck. Stay tuned. I got lots of content coming. Some videos on how to do tarot or learn your deck, what to practice first, some spreads, misconceptions, and also next week's reading, which I'll do on Sunday so you have a good look at your week before it comes up. Thank you for joining me. If you want to find me, go ahead and email. Come see me at Karma Connection in Las Vegas or look me up on social media. It's all Karma on Deck. Have a good night.